Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for the heavy breathing, Lotus. Welcome back to 999. Last time we left off, we escaped a place, and we didn't have an episode yesterday, but we're having an episode today, damn it. Might be a little bit late, but it's going to be here.
出れたね。
はあ。よし。行こう。
Alrighty.
どの扉もダメね。鍵がかかってる。
次の扉はどうかな。
Ah.
今度こそ開けばいいんだけど。
I recognize this door. Where exactly? Just remind me of where we are in the timeline. Okay, so we're about to hit some stuff that I have seen before. So that's going to be happening. So interesting. But we're going to want to arrive here, but obviously I want to see the rest of this because this is different. And then yeah, we basically just have like these two paths to go. And I feel like I would probably want to take this one first, although there's no good way to tell which one that is. But
紫、それに、サンタとセブンも。おい、なんでお前らがここにいるんだよ。
hey, Santa.
なんでって言われても。
ねえ、ちょっとみんな、こっち来て。
Oops, sorry.
おい、この壁に貼ってあるのって。船内マップだ。
Another one.
左上のところに C デッキとありますね。
このフロアのマップだってことかしら。
They're actually. Wait, yeah, no, this is the map we found on the other path, but I'm getting them mixed up now because the timeline's wonky.
7の扉と8の扉。それぞれのルートをたどると、今俺たちがいる通路に出るようになっているのか。
要するに、俺の言った通りだったってことだよ。
You did say that, yes.
9の扉を見つけるまで、俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。一時的に分離したとしても、必ずどこかで合流するようになってる。そうしないと、誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。そういう風にできてんだよ。
おい、これって。
ええ。
マジかよ。
とにかく行きましょう。
そうだね。
忘れるところだった。こいつは取っておかないとな。いいか、開くぞ。
Alright. Hello, Ace.
やっぱり戻ってきた。
So I guess this mostly unfolds the same, because we basically just went through an alternate door.
なるほど、話は分かった。
Okay, let's look at the flowchart here. Yeah, I think I've seen this. I don't think anything's going to change here, so I think I just want to jump to this.
1、2、3、4。よし。7枚あるな。念のため確認するが、各自、自分の呼び名と、入りたい
Yeah.
扉の番号は書いて。
Back
ちゃ
to
んと書い
this.
たわよ。
まさか。
Okay.
早く。それじゃあ。まずは1枚目。一宮の希望。
あ、
次は、
Okay.
ああ、4つは。
I think we
ダメだ
can。
そんなことを
get through this.
だったら
おしば
I mostly just need to get to where I actually make a decision.
順平。
あ、紫。
はい。
ということは、1の扉の希望、2の扉の希望者、6の扉の希望者ってことになる。さてと、俺の希望は
Alright, so we chose door 2 before. Door 1 or door 6? I'm gonna go for door 1.
俺の希望は1の扉だ。
おいちょっと待てよ。お前なんかイカサマしてねえか。
イカ様？
俺たちの希望を聞いてから扉の番号を変えたんじゃねえかって言ってんだ。
そんなことできるわけないだろ。この紙に書いてあるんだから。
Yeah, Junpei super did cheat.
見せてみろよ。
We already know
構わない。
this.
あらかじめそのうちの1枚は最後に自分の紙が残り、あとはみんなの投票の結果を見て選びたい扉が箱に入れておいた番号のものなら。どうだ？
うまいことやったな。
さて、とりあえずこれで1の扉に入るメンバーは決まった。私と四つ葉と淳平君だ。
Okay, this is my first time actually. Isn't this my first time actually being in a puzzle room with Ace?
問題は残りの2チームだが、
俺と紫は6の扉を選んだ。
And this is slightly different, so I do want to see this now.
俺とヤシロは2の扉だ。
困りましたね。どちらのチームも2人だけじゃナンバリングドアは開けないですし。
仕方ないわね。セブン、私たちが6の扉に乗り換えましょう。
なあ、何も2の扉にこだわりがあったわけじゃねえしな。それに若い女がチームに加わりゃババンなあ、紫。
私はその
あの黒豚め、今に見てなさい。そもそもババアって。
You're gonna have a bad time, June. I'm sorry.
これだからデリカシーがない男は絶対に許さないんだから。
うへえ、まだ言ってやがる。
じゃあな、紫。
淳平君。
そんな顔するなって。ほら、セブンも言ってただろ。
9の扉を見つけるまで俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。一時的に分離したとしても必ずどこかで合流するようになったる。そうしないと誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。
Yep, exactly.
そういう風にできてんだよ。
だから大丈夫だ。また後でな。
はい。必ず。
So
また後で。
the final path I have, is that the path where I will actually end up with June? Because yeah, I still haven't ended up with June, and I wouldn't be surprised if like the correct path is just sticking with June like the entire way basically. Although I think to get on this path I had to separate from her.
着いたぞ。エレキだ。左手。
確かそのはずだ。
それじゃ開けるぞ。
In we go.
サンタとヤシロが言ってた通りだな。ナンバリングドアだ。
レッドもあるな。では私から先に行かせてもらおう。さあ、2人とも。さて。
Okay, with that ellipses, I was like, is Clover gonna say she's not going to do it or something? I was worried.
準備はいいか。行くぞ。
ああ、いつでも OK だ。
よし、それじゃ行こう。3、2、1。
A little bit mistimed there on your count, but
開いた。急げ。どこだ？どこにある？あった！ベッドはあそこだ！
phew, easy. None of those have been too bad to actually do so far. It usually just happens.
ちょっと待って。
I was scared initially upon seeing it. Like, what if they threw us in a situation where we had to solve a puzzle before we could use the dead? And I have like 83 seconds to do it, or 81 seconds.
ああ、止まったな。ああ、いつまで経っても慣れないな、この感覚は。
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。こんな馬鹿げたゲーム。慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
That's interesting. It's the same thing Junpei said on a different route with different people.
ああ、確かにその通りだな。
I think I was talking to Seven on that route.
さてと。ドアがあるな。入ってきて開けてみるか。ソーダ室か。
Oh, interesting.
一宮、あんたは隣のソーダ室を調べてくれ。
ああ、わかった。
四つ葉、お前の担当はこの部屋だ。 返事。
うん。わかったよ。
よし。それじゃあ始めよう。探索。
Okay. Tis puzzle time again. This looks like a pretty big area. So this might be kind of an in-depth one. Chart room. Okay, and then yeah, I can probably go into the other rooms where they're at. So chair. Clover isn't very talkative. She looks kind of out of it. Is she thinking about Snake? Probably. The left drawer. Let's have a look. Nothing. The right drawer. Let's have a look. Nothing. Well, there's multiple drawers. I got a pocket watch. It's a pocket watch. She hasn't been saying much. She just keeps looking at the floor. She seems kind of sad. Yeah, I wonder why. Pocket watch, the one kind you have to wind. The hand has stopped at 5 minutes 39 seconds past 10 o'clock. Wonder if it's broken. Yeah, I don't feel anything moving when I fiddle with the dial. Looks like I can move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work.
懐中時計か。ちょっと見せてもらえるかね。
おいおい。なんであんたがこっちの部屋に来てんだよ。
ちょっと様子を見に来ただけだよ。いけないのかい。
It's been like 2 seconds, Ace. I thought I could check on the two of you. Is there a problem? We're trying to fan out and search for clues. I'll be nice. Actually, no, yeah, there
あ、
is.
いけないね。とっとと出てってくれよ。作業分担ってもんがあるんだからさ。
Yeah, like, come on. Why are you in here snooping on us? All right, go check out the other room. That's the whole point.
自分でもなんだか頭の中の歯車が一つ欠けてしまったような。
I mean, I didn't need to. Like, it was kind of innocent, and like, oh, I just thought I would come over here and check up on you guys, but I don't know, I'm on edge, I'm suspicious of everyone. I wonder if that changes things.
あは、なるほどな。そういうことか。
What is that difference in voice? That's intimidating.
邪魔をしてすまなかったな。ま、うまくやりたまえ。
That was weird.
だこれ。頭の中が。
Uh-oh.
そうそう。一つ確かめておきたいことがあったんだ。
I said I was suspicious of Ace. I said I didn't trust your ass.
なんだよ。
ちょっといいかな？
おい、何すんだよ。人のポケットの中に手を突っ込むなんて。おい、やめろって。あ、
なるほどな。やっぱりか。すり替えたんだな。例の開票の時に。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you realized I cheated.
まあ、私は別に構わないんだがね。
Your personality is totally different, and even your mannerisms and way of speaking have changed.
こうして自分の希望するナンバリングドアに入れたわけだし。
This is interesting. We've been seeing like Ace keeping up a facade this whole time, but it's breaking a little bit right now.
じゃあ、どうして？
なに、ただの好奇心だよ。気を悪くしないでくれたまえ。
The real question is what the hell was happening when Ace left the room, said, "Oh yeah, my bad." Left. Junpei said his head hurt, and then Ace came back in, and this time Junpei didn't yell at him.
くそ。
Okay, that was weird. I said I didn't trust this bastard. Wait, why am I in here? Looks like this is the only exit. I want to go back to the other room. Yeah, I was over here. It's a wooden box. Maybe a case for letters? Clever. You ever write letters? Nothing. Wooden box. Doesn't look very suspicious. Shelves are lined with books. Let's see what's this blue one. Something written on it. Ship's log. Huh. Ship's log, huh? New material. That's not the file screen. File is, right. We leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we headed south and west. We turned southwest to steer around the continent, then proceeded northwest. We made port, then changed our heading to east for a time, and are now heading due north. Soon we will dock in the UK, the homeland of this vessel. Interesting. That's directions for something in here, I'm sure. This. Map looks weird. What is it? Map of the world, but with the Atlantic Ocean in the middle. Probably looks weird because you're not used to seeing it that way. World map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There's something on it. What do you mean? Do you just mean the pins? I can't click on them. I thought this was going to be where I would use those directions that I just saw. I don't know what you're talking about. There's something on it. I guess it's the pins, but... Aha! Stack of nautical charts. I think this is a nautical chart? There's this line on it here. I think the line is the route the ship's supposed to take. There are these dots all over the map. Oh, they're probably ports. Like for a boat to stop at. Looks like the lines connect the dots. Yeah. Stack of charts like that one. Yeah. How many are there? I'm really sure, but that says somewhere in the ballpark of 10? Each page has different lines. Okay. Do we have to line that up on the thing? Chair. Whoever isn't talking much. Well, I guess it's understandable. I mean, she's been through a lot. Really, it's more surprising that she's still together enough to talk at all. Finally, you're realizing, a light looks like kind of like a wilted flower. That is weird. Okay. Can we do anything with this with the nautical charts? What do these red pins mean? Nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins or something. Let's see. What do you know? It looks like this one's a match to the pins. So we got 7 locations connected by straight lines. And each one has a word next to it. It's probably the speed. New material has been added to the file screen. Nautical table. It shows directions of south, west, southwest, northwest, east, north, and straight. There's a word next to each point on the map. Full, half slow, full, half dead stop. That's what it says. Okay. That's probably needed. Over here. Ah. Okay. So... helm. Well, steering wheel might be a more appropriate term. Thing won't budge. Feels like there's something keeping it in place. What would be the point of moving it? Ship is stopped. What would be the use in steering it? Yeah, I know, but still. Sometimes you want to, you know, just steer a wheel. A desk. Anything in the drawers? Nope. There's another room on the other side of the window. A compass. Appears to be broken, however. See, the glass cover has been smashed to pieces. Broken compass. Doesn't look like it'll be very useful. I mean, yeah, I don't have a compass, I have a pocket watch. This isn't good. Some new drawers, but nothing inside them. Yeah. Okay. Compass. What destiny does it point us to? Really hope you don't think that sounded cool. Compass, the needle's pointing north. That was pretty funny. It's a wooden board with a circular hole. Okay. And then... yeah, so I suppose you could call it a helm. Steering wheel might be more accurate, however. Well-polished steering wheel. Looks like it still moves. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it. There's a compass behind the helm. Okay, let's try putting in the first thing in my file. No, not that. Nautical log. So full? Engine order telegraph. Use this on old ships to adjust the speed of the ship. The gear shift in a car? Well, it's a little different. The device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. Navigation officers uses it to set the speed of the ship, and it sends a signal to the engine. There's a handle on top of it, which can be moved back and forth to... hold on. Huh? There's no handle. You're right, there isn't. Looks as though it was deliberately removed. Engine order telegraph. The handle's been taken off. We can find a replacement. I can probably get it to move. Uh-oh. I don't have a replacement. Is there one here? No. Don't know where I would get a replacement currently. Uh-oh. What is this? Some kind of display? So a little like an electronic scoreboard. Oh, I thought it was a vent, but there's a little bit of a glare on my monitor right now, so... I imagine it was added recently. Arrival board, like an airport. There's nothing on it right now, though. I was kind of hoping this would be something where I would, get an item. That's why I was hoping it was a vent. There's nothing I can click on over there, so let's go back in here. Did I check absolutely everything I possibly could in here? It certainly seems that way. And I haven't missed a room, right? I don't think I need to spend any more time with this map. Yeah. The light. I guess she doesn't really feel like talking. She's not really paying attention to anything. Her mind must be somewhere else. Yeah, understandable. And these books look very useful. Yeah. And there's nothing left in the drawers. I thought there were different drawers over there. Okay, I need this handle. Where have I missed a spot that has a handle? Ah, human hammer. They're often used to subdue large men like Seven. What? That was a joke, of course. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Ace, you really kind of suck at making jokes. That was rather cruel. Yeah, I eat shit. Yeah, I just don't see where the handle would be here. There must be something. This room is just like the other one. Metal plates bolted over the windows. Heck, not just bolted. It looks like they're welded. Where in hell are we getting these off? There's got to be something somewhere on one of these screens I've just, like, missed clicking. Which the glare might not be helping me in this endeavor right now. Oh my god, wait, I never clicked on this stupid thing. Yeah, I thought I clicked on this, a door, it's locked. Yeah, I thought I clicked on this earlier and I could have sworn one of them said, like, that's the way out, what are you doing? But I think I'm getting it mixed up with something else. Junpei, are you trying to open that door? Forget it, it's pointless. Tried it earlier. Won't open. The door we came in through, yeah. So yeah, that is the way out. I thought I saw one of them say, so I was kind of ignoring that one. But yeah, we put the compass in here, clearly. It's like this is some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation. Huh? The shape. Maybe. Does look like the pocket watch would fit. Nothing. Imagine a pocket watch is intended to go in there. However, we may need to do something with the watch. And I'm supposed to put the pocket watch in this hole, but... So I have to do something with it. It says lock. I have to set it to a specific time? Broken compass, the helm. I don't have any items I can combine it with. Mechanical watch with the spring. It doesn't appear to be working. The hands have stopped at 5 minutes 39 seconds past 10 o'clock. Turning the knob does nothing. Yeah, it's probably broken. It's as though you can move the hands. Yeah, but to what? Broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. So now I need a time? I think I need a time now to actually move the pocket watch too. This is like actually the most stuck I've gotten on one of these puzzles. Oh. What the hell? I thought I tried clicking this earlier. I clicked the wheel a bunch, right? So it would seem. That is something else as well. What is that? Oh, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves. What do you mean? The ship, it's moving. Huh. Tricked you, didn't I? The wheel and the compass must be connected to one another somehow. Think that's important? Let's try turning it again. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is what we need. So what I really need here is my thing now. I could have sworn I clicked on this earlier. Steering wheel. If you move it, the direction changes. I swear I saw something had directions. Maybe if into directions. Yeah. Nothing is happening. We're almost. Yeah. I know. Shut up. I could have sworn I clicked on this earlier and it did not give me the option to interact with it. I clicked on it like 10 times and it was just like, it's a steering wheel. So I must have had to do something else first before it would let me interact with it. Okay. Ship's log. So we leave for a new journey. After leaving port, we headed south and west. I have my handy dandy notebook from Blueprints down here still. Let's get away from all the Blueprints notes, escape those, and get a new page here. Alright. So south, west, southwest, northwest, east, and then north. Okay. We've got that written down. That will help. Alright. Cool. So, we want... south? And then... west? And then southwest, and then northwest, and then east, and then north. What the? The handle came off. Stooping so low, are you 0? Ah, that's what caused it. It wouldn't let me interact with the steering wheel puzzle until I interacted with the other thing and found out that it doesn't have a handle. That was the issue here. Okay. Handle. The handle came off the steering wheel. The handle that came off. Yep. If I put this in there, then maybe, yeah. Here you go. So, I'm sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it fits! Excellent. Should allow us to operate the engine order telegraph. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I need my notes. Nothing's happening. No, I don't think so. Take a look. Over there, the door of the chart room. Yeah. I know. Just give me a moment here. Not this one. The nautical table. Okay. So, we need... full... half... slow... full... half... dead... stop. Okay. Easy. Back. Alright. So let's interact with that again. So, we want full, half, slow, full, half, that's a dead slow, it said dead and then stop. Full, half, dead, and then slot. Dead. Yeah, there's 2 dead slows. So I'm just gonna go for this one, dead, and then stop. Huh? That's weird. Thought I put in the right speed. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. Look, something's happened on the back wall of the wheelhouse. Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. Back wall? Iron plate covering the window? Or are you talking about this? Other room? Oh, this. Okay. Something on the wall that looks like an arrival board. A whole bunch of words on the left side. What the hell is this? names of ports across the world. Imagine it showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you would see at an airport. Departing XX carrier, XX flight, XX at XX. Like that. Oh, I get it. Those look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. Looks like only one of those has a time on it, though. It's time on the last line. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Perhaps that's the arrival time? 10 seconds past 3. 10 seconds past 3. Just in case we do have to manually input that. So 10 seconds past 3. So now I get my watch. Only move the hands manually. Do I have to try and put it in the door too? I'm supposed to put it in the pocket watch. Yeah, the pocket watch. Broken pocket watch, I can only move the hands manually. So move them manually, Junpei! I mean, it feels like this is what I'm supposed to do. It says lock. I was like, maybe they want me to put it in first, but no, I clearly have to do something with it. I can't combine it with like a note. What the world is it doing here? Let me go look at this again. Digital scoreboard. Yeah. Last line says 10 seconds past 3. Must be the estimated time of arrival. Oh, perhaps. Wait, what's he doing? Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, just took my pocket watch. Oh my god. Junpei's too much of a dense idiot just to do it himself. Hey. What the hell are you doing? Just trust me. Oh my god, Junpei, you stupid... you stupid bastard. I was sitting here, I was like, how do I input this into the pocket watch? Should be fine now. He's giving me the pocket watch back, but he only looks so smug about it. Let's see what he... Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3. Oh, so you changed it to match the final arrival time. Yeah, Junpei, what a concept. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. Oh my god. Could have done that myself. Looks like some sort of lock. It's got a weird shape. Yep. Let's try putting it in here. Yes, it says open. Good work. Seems you were successful. Well done. Hey, go over. What? Look, we unlocked the door. Now we can get out of this room. Oh. Well, let's go then. Over. Yep, let's go. We're free! Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? And Ace was only a little weird.
そう呼ぶには小さすぎるな。ほとんど小部屋だ。そこの扉に進むしかなさそうだな。
ああ、行こう。へえ。何に使うかわかんない機械ばっかりだな。これは。
電源だな。モールス信号を打つときに使うものだ。
I've watched Balto and played like a lot of escape room games that use Morse code.
どうやらここは通信室のようだ。
あっちの扉は？
キャプテンズキャビン。船長室か。
みたいだね。
ということは、もしかするとこの先に。
とにかく、開けてみよう。
Oh. I can confidently say I did not expect to find a dead body in here. Especially the dead body of what looks like Igor from the Velvet Room?
くそ。いや、まだだ。まだ確かめてもいないじゃないか。もしかしたらまだ生きてるかもしれないのに。脈を。
Okay, now it looks less like Igor. You do have one of the things, though.
ダメか。 傷。そうだ、凶器はこれか。
Oh no. The raincoat killer is here.
この服、船長。
Actually, not
船長か。
the raincoat killer. What was the name of the killer in Deadly Premonition? I think raincoat killer was the one in Heavy Rain. I'm thinking of the Deadly Premonition one.
この男がゼロなのか。ゼロのバングルか。
順平、
まずはここから出る方法を探そう。
ああ、分かってる。
I am not of the opinion that is actually Zero. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's actually Zero. Call me suspicious. Okay, you know what? Since we didn't have an episode yesterday, let's even though I probably shouldn't, let's do 2 puzzles in 1 because I failed at the previous one miserably. But let's see. See if I can redeem myself. Camcorder. Looks like it's pointed at the door. When the power's on, why would someone want to videotape a door? I think this kind of camera records to a hard drive. It doesn't look like this one's recording anything. What do you mean? Just sending whatever it sees to something. What does it see? The door? Camera's pointing at the exit. Clearly this is a camera obscura. There's a plaque on the door but doesn't say anything. Okay. See if shaking us gets us anywhere. No dice. So the exit. Don't even really have to try this door to know that it's locked. I knew it. Yeah. I couldn't look at the curtain. No. There's blood on the chair. Do you think this was the dead guys? Yeah, probably. There's blood on the chair. Kind of creeping me out. Hello? There's a lamp with a shade on it on the table. And something else, something metal. Looks like a music box? That is a music box. Oh, it's one of those old old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Yeah, it's a little messed up. Is it broken? Pins on the cylinder, shaped all weird. I don't think those are the pins. Looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? Music box. The pins on the cylinder look odd. Okay, we'll have to take it apart, so we're going to need a screwdriver then. It's a lamp. It doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special. I always liked this particular song on the soundtrack. It sounds like somebody's shooting an arrow constantly. That like... yeah, there's just somebody constantly shooting arrows in a club. This is the music that comes on in the club for all archers. Bed. There's nothing in it. Clover seems... Is it weird? Isn't it a little weird that Clover seems happier? Like, in the previous room, she was just staring at the floor and constantly seemed bummed, but now, like, I don't know if it's intentional, but her sprite is smiling... Or not sprite, like little portrait. Her portrait is smiling and seems generally happier and is also talking more? That feels intentional, but I have to assume that's intentional, like, for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I can't see any reason why she would be. Unless they were just like, yeah, that's the sprite we'll use for this room. They've been using the little art, not sprite, god, I keep saying sprite. I love sprites too much. The little art where she's, like, staring down at her hands looking bummed is the one I'm used to seeing. What's the deal with this? Some kind of code? 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with 0 and end with 8F, enter V, respectively. Is this... I can't remember enough about hexadecimal to know if this is, like, hexadecimal stuff. This has something to do with number bases. New material's been added. Oh god, I don't want to do math. You should have given me binary instead. Yep, it's hexadecimal. Yep, 10 is base 10, is written, therefore 11 is B, and so on. The chart showed the rules for each numeral system. Okay. Back to hexadecimal. Drawer, there's nothing inside. Screen shows the hospital room. There's some random hallway on this one. Screen shows what's happening at the central staircase on B. what's going on in a small room somewhere that I don't recognize. Central staircase on C. Screen looks really fancy. I don't remember this. Bunch of weird buttons. They probably switch what you see. You know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these? Okay, this is the expression I'm more used to. Like this one. Well, I guess it does change the... What the hell is this?
ZERO か。なんだかバカにされているみたいだよな。どう思う？
別に。
じゃあ、この男のことは本物のゼロだと思うか？
思うわけないでしょ。私言ったはずだけど、ゼロは私たちの中にいるって。
ああ、そうだったな。
ねえ、この男について考えるのも大事かもしれないけど、今はそれよりもこの部屋から脱出することを優先しない？
いや、だが
お願い、時間を無駄にしたくないの。
ああ、わかったよ。
Okay. 0 E Z R O. Yeah. Things. Let's see what happens if I flip one of the switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. Nothing on the monitor, just static. That looks like words, not static. Am I crazy? Doesn't that look like words? It looks like text, not TV static. Isn't the door on the screen the one right behind us? You're right. So whatever that camera sees is sent to the screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? Okay, it's showing the door behind us. There's probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as the metal plate's here. Even without the metal plate, the desk is in the way. They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Okay. Looks like whatever the camera sees shows up on the screens behind us. Yeah, so if I put my hand here in front of it, it shows up in the middle top screen back there. What a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business! Camera's pointing at the exit. Okay, so... maybe there's something I do there? Kind of creeping me out. Where am I going to find... Ah, okay, there's another room. Entirely here. Yeah. I do have to do something really quickly, so I will be right back. Okay, had to go pick wifey up from her doctor's appointment really quickly. Luckily it's just like right up the road. Let's see here. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. It's a hook for hanging clothes, I think. Yeah, because Captain Hook, I guess, was the joke, because we're in the captain's quarters. Okay, where are you what are you doing? Search the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. Like, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check both rooms. Really long cable. Tip is hooked into one of the desk drawers. Long cable. Early telecommunications device. Most likely used to transmit a radio signal. Experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. Imagine it's broken. So that drawer is the only thing that's locked. Let's see a keyhole, though. Electronic lock? Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, we transmit something. Yeah, there's some cables. That must mean... more on budge. Yeah. Pair of headphones. Okay, I can see what we're probably supposed to do here. I guess people use this to communicate back in the day. Whatever it is, it doesn't work. What's this? It's blank. There's nothing written. White piece of paper. It's blank. Okay, probably put that in front of the camera and then look at it on the monitor and maybe it'll show me something that I can't see. Or it's like a pour lemon juice on it situation. I think that's how that works. Clock mounted on the wall. Hands aren't moving. A little surprised the time is wrong then, I suppose. There's nothing on the back. Okay. A chair. Thanks. Old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. Old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. To me, this looks like a little, an unamused robot face. Like, these are the eyes, and they're kind of, like, half closed, and It's just like, can I help you, sir? Don't mind me, just being weird. Small screwdriver set. Yay, this is what you need for your PC builds. Instead of small screwdrivers. Perhaps we can use them to dismantle small devices. Yep. Screwdriver ought to make short work of this music box. Here's my cylinder. It's like a cylinder for a music box. There's a number of pins and pieces of metal that look like, rather like fans attached to it. But I was thinking, there's pins in this metal thing. If you look at them in 2 dimensions, don't they remind you of something? What do you mean in 2 dimensions? What would the cross section of one of these pins look like? A dot? Yeah, it's Morse code, yeah. And what about the fans? They look like lines, yes, Morse code. Exactly. Now, do you know a code that makes use of dot and lines? Code of dot and lines? Yeah, okay. they're really spelling it out for me. Okay. Telegraph key, machine for transmitting Morse code. Tried sending an SOS earlier, but doubt that did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. You think it's broken? So I actually missed interacting with this earlier. No, it works. Just not sure it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Telegraph key. Ace said you can use it to send messages. Where do I actually... Hey Ace, look! There's a big-ass rat trap over here. Told you that's a telegraph key. It's a device that transmits messages through Morse code. Not very happy with me. No cheese, unfortunately. Okay. How do I put the telegraph key in here to be used? Ace, look! It's a monkey with glasses! How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? I can kinda see it. It's like someone who's been watching too much TV. To be honest, I have no goddamn idea what this thing is. Probably some sort of radio transmitter. It's a model of a steam train! How on earth did you arrive at? To be honest, I have no goddamn idea. Yeah. They have headphones. Can't hear anything. Guess whatever they're connected to doesn't work anymore. Where do I actually put the cylinder? Because I have the cylinder currently selected, but... Was there another thing that would transmit here? Don't think so. Anything in the drawers? Aha! Ink. Bottle of ink. It's filled with ink. Some black ink. Nothing in the drawer anymore. Preemptively combine these two? Okay. Well then, I have ideas. The exit. It's locked. Camera's pointing to the exit. Okay, I thought we'd maybe put it in front of the camera and something would happen, but... Oh, wait, what if we... No, I was like... I guess I'll put ink on the cylinder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And now I'll use it on the paper to create an indentation. And if I'm right, the ink should... Okay, yeah, because we needed a... Yeah, you can't just put the cylinders in there, because the cylinder is for a music box, but the cylinder has the Morse code that I need on it, but we need Morse code in a form that can be read on a piece of paper to input into the... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, get the indentation, but I totally forgot that Morse code, yeah, you usually need to put a piece of paper in for it to read. What is this? It's just a bunch of lines and dots. Put ink on the cylinder from the music box, and I rolled it across the paper and it left this. Is this some kind of code? It's probably Morse code. Oh, Morse code. Piece of paper with Morse code. Okay, now we go back to the thing. And use this. Telegraph key. Alright, to get the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. There we go. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Alright, let's give it a shot. Context, please? What am I doing here? How am I controlling this? Hey Junpei, what's the matter? You can do better than that. My hand slipped. I'll get it right next time. You know how to operate this? You operate it by pressing this button. The dot, which is read as DIT, is the result of a light tap on the button. The dash, which is read as DA, is what you get if you hold the button down. Alright, so I press it once quickly, and I hold it for dash. I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. There we go, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that tutorial would have been nice the first time I interacted with it, but Yeah. I've used Morse code in games a lot, but I've never actually used a telegraph machine. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei, good job. Seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. Alright. There's something
用紙に
else.
何か書いてあるな。ALLICE。オールアイスって読むのか。
All ice?
L と I の間にスペースは見当たらないな。
This is gonna talk about the ice thing that Sansa mentioned?
ってことは、ALLICE で一つの単語を示しているのか。なんだよこれ。
What? In the hieroglyphs?
ヒエログリフだな。古代エジプトの文字だよ。
古代エジプトの
そうだ。
読めるのか。
ああ、もちろん。読めるわけないだろ、そんなもの。
Yeah.
なんだよ。これ全部がそうなのかよ。あ、何か落ちたな。カードキー。
Hey.
ウラヌス。天王星のマークだな。
右下のところに何か書いてあるな。ボトムデッキライブラリー。ボトムデッキの図書室の鍵ってこと。
Can we even get to the bottom deck?
ボトムデッキには図書室みたいなものでもあるんだろうか。
I guess there was that one part that I went to with June that was like not underwater. It was like sealed off.
まあ、いずれにせよ。この場でどうにかなるような問題じゃないな。
New material has been added, and we have a file. Oh no, I thought that was like a scraper thing. Unique key. Key with a leather case. There's a metal. I guess it would be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit it? Rather unique key. The tip is square. Interestingly, we still have the Morse code. Very interestingly. I don't think I have found, a place where this key would go, though, if I'm going to be real. I mean, I guess here. Control panel for the electric lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole in the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. Sweet, just had to put that key in and now it's on. Junpei, look! There's a minus sign on the screen. There are 8 of them. Probably means we gotta put in 8 digits. Think you can figure it out? No. Don't think I can. The control panel, it's on. 8 dashes. I guess I need to input 8 numbers. Yeah, and just made sure we checked. No, there's air. How old are you? 9? Sorry. Nuh-uh, there's air in there. And that. And then if I look in our file. On the communication objects, it says Alice on the spine. Oh my god. All the pages are filled with hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt. Okay. That's what it is. That's why we got the note about hexadecimals. So 10 is base 10 is written as A in hexadecimal. So I see. So 10. Okay, LICE. How is this going to work? Okay. I'm thinking that's the solution to this thing. I think it's still too many. Because it's 8, right? It's 8. So I don't think that works, actually. Oh my god, wait. That's what it is. It's not Alice, it's 0. I grabbed the book, and since Alice was kind of laid out weirdly and had an A, I was like, it's probably that, isn't it? But it's probably 0 instead. So turn this off. TV. Oh my god. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, And then we have XYZ. So 32, 33, 34 would be 0. It would be Z. 34 plus 14. And then R is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm going to get one of these wrong because I'm counting too quickly, I just know it. And then, oh, if this was 27, 26, 25, 24. Okay, if that's wrong, I just counted wrong because I was doing it too quickly, and I'll just have to fix that. But let's see. Okay. 34, 14, 27, 24. It is wrong. Shit, wrong again. Hey Junpei, didn't you find a list of numbers and letters? Do you think that might be a clue? Huh? Yeah, I know. I know, I've gathered that. Oh my god, I forgot W. I just said XYZ. I forgot W. So 32, 33, 34, 35. So Z would be 35. I forgot W. That was what I did wrong. And I think the other ones are correct now. Hopefully. Hopefully, here we go. The biggest puzzle that's making me screw up the most is just simple math. Alright, 35, 14, 27, 24. There we go. God, I just I'm banned. I'm banned. The day should not have been the long episode day. It worked. Good job. Thanks, Clover. Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. All right, let's go. Yeah, I saw Alice and my brain was like, oh, that'll work. But then I realized I was like, wait a second. Even if I just use Alice without the double L's, that still is too many digits to be correct. But we're out, and that's what matters. I found it. All right.
よし、行くか。
No, we're saving. We're done. I shouldn't be playing this game, Junpei. I'm sorry. All right. Whew. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.